Lavina, I think you need to
Yes,
use the computer audio.
I have already done that.
Okay, yes, thanks.
Okay, so we're gonna probably take a look at this video, and we're gonna have some kind of communication now, since design is also about how you communicate. So, we're gonna do a small session on this. I want all of you all to be very interactive. The chat boxes to be full of comments. So, even my energy goes up, right? I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Which was the most interesting example in the whole video that you loved the design of, and you thought, ये product मेरे पास होना चाहिए, or I should have this product? Okay, so my chat box should read a lot and loud, and it have a lot of examples coming up on it. I loved the way where the children were learning. The dog is running in AR. The man has two phones in his hand and he's walking around. Yes. So, we are all going to be coming up with these ideas. And it's no more a sci-fi. From my childhood days, I had seen a lot of sci-fis and were very interested in the same. Now I realized as design thinker, I can actually make them, and I have my own firm, so I can hire my team and get the same things done. And it's a lot of fun. Every day is like I am living my dream of making a sci-fi film around me. Okay, so man talking on the phone, digital analysis on farming was interesting. The AR technology used where probably there were digital mapping, tracking, and a lot of things happening. There was history reading, there was interactive boards for the kids, there was certificates, there were movements, there were screens which were completely based on the walls, they were projecting. Don't you feel this kind of world is very interesting and all of us would want to live in such a world? Full of design. So this is probably what comes to your mind when, what is the one word that comes to your mind when I say the word design? Typically something like this, very fancy Apple products to very fine refined quality of design, everything class A type, luxury, probably Adidas to Nike, and all these brands come to your mind, right? Aesthetic, innovation, creativity, a lot of such words come to your mind. True. But I want to tell you something further which you need to know apart from this. The story is a little different. Every design has some purpose behind it, and the purpose behind it is to fit in the primary functions of the people who require the design. So, it has to fit for the people and the environment it is made for, and it need not be fancy all the times. So, in our reality, these are the kind of devices which are designed. Can you see the load carrier is a phenomenal design done by Indian, and it has won too many red dot awards to core 77 awards. The one you see here, probably, this is a 50 rupees voice box, precisely a 49 rupees voice box developed by Dr. Vikas. It's called Om, and these kind of technologies are a brilliant design. Now at rupees 49, the person who suffered from cancer and has got an entire voice box removed can only speak with this 49 rupees medical device. In the world of medical medicine, it is like a revolutionary thing. And let me tell you very honestly, when Facebook designs, they have to keep a check on what it looks like on their feature phones and not what it looks like on your smartphones or your iPhones. So even this part of design is very, very critical, where you have to design for people and environment around you. And this is what design is for, like India, you can say. Okay. So Mr. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, was a person whom we look at when we talk about design thinking. He was the one who coined this term. It was Apple who bought this entire concept of design thinking, user experience in the market. He believes in the idea design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is also how it works. So here I am telling you tricks to do design thinking with a very responsible quotient that it should also work. Okay, so design thinking is a process